Evening, Chris here, Real Ellen 140. It's Father's Day, and you know what that means? That means I'm going to get a little bit tipsy, just this much. I've just had something from Magic Rock. Now, to be fair, the beers I generally have from Magic Rock, they're quite highly hopped. I thought, if I'm going to have something after that, it's going to have to be pretty high on the old IBU count. So I had to dig around the cupboard. I didn't want to have something, that was a bit woolly and I wouldn't be able to taste it because my palate would have been completely shot to bits. And I found something that's going to help me in my quest, and also that I'll be able to taste, hopefully. You may be familiar with it. It's from the Stone Brewery. It's their Ruination IPA. Oh yeah. Now this comes in, where is it? Well, they say it's a liquid poem to the glory of the hop. And it's got a ruinous effect on your palate. So, if anything's going to be able to out-hop a Magic Rock, this is going to be it. So I'm looking forward to giving it a whirl. Pick this up from slurp.co.uk, Slurp Beer on Twitter, if you want to check them out. Loads of cracking American beers. Is there anything else I should tell you about this? Of course there is. It does say you may find that you're permanently ruined from being able to enjoy lesser brews. I don't think that'll happen, but I'd probably be quite cheesed off if I do, because it's not cheap. Okay. So 100 plus IBUs. That's international bitterness units. 12-ounce bottle, so slightly more than 330, and comes in at, where's the bloody 7.7. So good reason for it being in a 12-ounce bottle. Fun beer cap there. So I'm going to Devil E type character, and a man with some big horns and wings on the bottle. Let's try it. Highest IBU beer I've tried. Trying not to smell with my nose at the moment, which is why I sound a little bit nasal, because I'm closing all that off. Let's get it in the glass.
IBU one?
It's 100 plus IBUs there.
Oh, I can't wait. Can I try it?
You can try it. My wife would like to try it. And this is the colour. That's the colour you want. Oh yeah. Less aggressive pour than my Magic Rock mishap just now, but you can see very easily a two-finger head. Very lively, this one. Get up in the light. Doesn't seem to be masses of bubbles. Lovely, lovely golden colour. Just what you'd expect from an American IPA. Where are these guys based, Stone Brewery? Are they... Where are they? I don't know. Somewhere in America. So, it's an American IPA. It's going to be hoppy. But this says it's going to be really hoppy. I think there's a limit to what your palate can actually take in terms of IBUs. But, maybe it has effects in other ways. Maybe it leads to a whole new world. So, let's get my nose in and we'll start finding out. It's got that classic, typical American, highly hopped resin smell to it. Huge pine kind of resin going on. Not much in the way of tropical fruits or anything. No, it's all about the pine. All about the pine. The head looks very nice on there. It's for 7.7 beer. It's stayed quite well so far. It's just draining its way down the glass. Let's pop a little bit more in. Just capture that. Yeah. Okay, so Stone Brewery, Ruination. Let's see if you can do it. first of all, for a moment, I thought that's quite dull. I thought that's not a patch on the 8-ball that I just had. And then it's worked its way through my mouth. Lovely mouthfeel to it, by the way. Lovely and fluffy and poppy in the mouth. Poppy, not hoppy. In terms of hoppiness, crikey Moses. This is just. Let's try that again. Oh. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wife, would you like to try this?
I would, but I'm just drawing something a minute.
Should be in just 2 seconds to try this. Cool. I mean, it's Ruination. It says it might ruin you for further use in terms of beer. Would I want to drink this every time I had a beer? No, I wouldn't. In terms of experimenting, in terms of making a thing and making it a certain way, bloody hell.
Go on then.
I haven't had anything anywhere near this.
I don't have my camera outfit. It's just really good.
It is really good. Wait, what are you not
Is
capturing?
that meant to be bitter?
Clearly my wife's palate doesn't work at all.
I could just down that. That's really good.
It is. It's fantastic. But for it, let it rest in your mouth a minute. I stopped drinking it so quick.
What's the APV?
7.7.
It's bloody lovely.
Okay.
I rock.
The
I'm
wife's,
one lad.
the wife's verdict is it's bloody lovely.
Oh. It's lush.
It is absolutely a fantastic beer. I've almost felt like I've been criticising it in a bad way.
Why wouldn't you want a beer like that every time you had a beer? I would.
I don't think I could, to answer the wife's question there, if you heard it, she said, why wouldn't you want a beer like that every time? I think sometimes you want to be able to enjoy the simpler things in life. This is fantastic. It's a bit like if you...
That is the nicest American IPA I've ever had.
There you go, from the horse's mouth. Not that I'm married to a horse. That would be weird. But if you had steak every single meal, you'd probably get sick of steak after a while. And if you only drank Ruination from the Stone Brewing Company, yes, it would. It would, if you drank this a couple of times a week, everything else you drank that day, that evening, whatever, would seem hugely ordinary. But the way they've made this enormously pleasurable, oh yeah, whilst at the same time hitting you so hard with that bitter kind of hop thing. God, it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop pulling at all. When would I want this? For me, this is a special occasion beer. And if you want to showcase beer to people and show them how good and cool it can be, this beer from Stone, fantastic. Use it to impress people. Use it to show them what people can do. Don't use it as your everyday drinking beer, because you'll be wrecked. You will be ruined. Absolutely. Okay. For me, yeah, it's a fantastic experiment. Because I couldn't drink it all the time, I'm going to lower the rating ever so slightly from what it could be. But it is only for that reason, that you can't drink it all the time. So I'm going to go with a qualified statement of, this is the nicest IPA I've had from America. which is also what my wife said. So that's 2 raisins for the price of 1. I'm going to go with 9.5. Thank you, Stone. Well, you didn't send me it, so but thank you anyway for making it. Thanks for joining me, and cheers.